Leg 7, another fine day sail under spinnaker, 45 nautical miles from our anchorage at Caribou Island to Ballantyne's Cove, Nova Scotia. Leg 8, 40 nautical miles across St. George's Bay, then down through the Strait of Canso to Haddock Harbour, Ile Madame. Leg 9, a short, blustery 20-mile sail from Haddock Harbour to Canso on Nova Scotia's eastern shore. Well, it's about 20 to 11 on the 1st of August. We're just leaving Caribou Harbour. Now, it's an excellent anchor, very thick red mud as we discovered bringing the anchor up. And we're going about, I think it's 40 or 50 miles across to either Ballantyne Cove or Havre Boucher. I think that's what the forecast is. Getting a good reception with the iPhone, so getting weather off of that, which is a bit simpler than going through the radio. So we picked up a little bit of wind. It's unfortunately it's very close to being dead behind us. So we're reaching up a bit, and we're trying our pole technique here that with our free whisker pole someone gave us back in Gas Bay. Now it's 1600 hours. We're just coming up to Cape George, which will round and then enter St. George's Bay, and Ballantyne's Cove is just a little ways down. And we're now just a couple of miles from Cape George, entering the bay, and just around the corner a few miles is Ballantyne's Cove. We're making great time now. Ballantyne Harbour, Nova Scotia. So it's just about noon, or it's just past noon actually, and we're coming up to the Canso Causeway lock. It's just a single lock, and I think the drop is only 4 or 6 feet. So we're just exiting Canso lock here at the Canso Canal. And it's pretty easy to negotiate, just a few feet of drop, and we just hovered in the lock. There was nothing necessary to tie up. So the marina should be just ahead, or the yacht club actually, and it has fuel, it says. Cool, look at this thing go. A big orange pilot boat or something. Well, it's now 6:30 and we're anchored here in Haddock Harbour, which is just behind Ile Madame on the Lennox Passage up to the Bredor Lakes, St. Peter's Canal. And there's our first taste of Atlantic fog rolling in here. Well, it's about 11 o'clock on the 3rd, I guess it is, Monday of August, and we have decided we really don't have time to go up to Discouse and into the Bredor Lakes. We have to get all the way down to Halifax, arrange to get the boat hauled, stored, winterized, and we still have 6 harbors to go on this eastern shore, the Sunrise Coast as it's called. So we're going to concentrate on that. And today we're going to go down to Canso. It's about 25 miles, the town of Canso. Oh wow, he came right out. Well, that was some very shaky dolphin photography, but We're now, the wind is back up and we're making it across Chedabucto Bay to Canso. The name Canso may come from the Mi'kmaq native word Kamsuk, which means opposite the lofty cliff, perhaps referring to the steep cliffs of Chedabucto Bay. Canso is a small coastal fishing town on the eastern shore of Nova Scotia with a population of about 1,000. It is one of the oldest fishing ports in the Maritimes, having been founded in the early 1600s. The area's rich history is well presented by the town's Whitman House Museum that details much about the glory days of the fishing industry. Although we had not planned to stop in Canso, we were glad we did. It proved to be an excellent port for provisioning. The co-op store across from the fishboat dock sells everything from groceries, including locally caught fish, to fish hooks and clothing. We were searching for a replacement part for our outboard engine, and when the manager realized he didn't have one in stock, drove me several miles to an outboard mechanic who did.
High above the town.
The town is making a concentrated diversification effort with the annual Stan Rogers Folk Festival. Finding a place to stay in Canso on festival weekend may be difficult unless you arrive by boat.